Today we're looking at the second lesson on subtracting mixed numbers. We're going to be looking at two ways to subtract mixed numbers. For our first example, we need to find the difference and then write our answer in simplest form. The first step is to find common denominators. We have 8 1/6 minus 4 2/3. For our denominators we have 6 and 3. Our least common denominator would be 6, so the first fraction will stay the same. The second fraction we will be multiplying by 2 because 3 times 2 is 6. We also need to remember to multiply the numerator by 2 as well. And when we do this, we're going to end up with 8 1/6 minus 4 4/6. 2 times 2 is 4 and 3 times 2 is 6. Now we're going to look at our problem. We want to subtract our fractions. 1/6 minus 4/6. We cannot subtract 4/6 from 1/6, so we need to borrow. We're going to borrow from the 8 and it becomes a 7. When we borrow, our problem is in sixth, so since we have 1/6, so we're going to be borrowing one whole, which would be worth 6/6 in this problem. So we borrowed one whole, which was 6/6. We had 1/6 and we borrowed 6/6, so we add the 1 and the 6 to give us 7/6. So now we have 7 7/6 minus 4 4/6. Now we can subtract our fractions. 7/6 minus 4/6 is 3/6, and 7 minus 4 is 3. So we have 3 3/6. 3 3/6 can be simplified. We can divide 3 and 6 by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And then we keep the whole number in the front the same. So our answer would be 3 1/2. Now we have an additional example you can put on your whisk form. You can either pause the video and try it on your own, or you may follow along. We want to find the difference, and we're going to write our answer in simplest form. 7 2/5 minus 2 5/6. First, we need to find our common denominator. Our common denominator for 5 and 6 would be 30. So we're going to multiply the first fraction by 6. And we're going to multiply our second fraction by 5. And when we do this, we're going to get 7 12/30 minus 2 25/30. We cannot subtract 12/30 minus 25/30, so we need to borrow. The 7 is going to become a 6, and in this problem we're working with 30ths, so one whole would be equal to 30/30. We're going to add 12/30 plus 30/30, and that is going to give us 42/30. So now we have 6 42/30 minus 2 25/30. We now can subtract our fractions. 42/30 minus 25/30 would be 17/30, and 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 17/30 is in simplest form, so that is our answer. Now we're going to look at a second way that we can do these problems. So for our second example, we're going to find the difference and we're going to write our answer in simplest form. We have 4 1/3 minus 1 3/5. Our first step is the same. We're going to find common denominators. So for 3 and 5, our least common denominator would be 15. So we're going to be multiplying our first fraction by 5. We have to remember to do the numerator as well. And we're going to be multiplying our second fraction by 3. And we can't forget to multiply the numerator by 3 as well. When we do this, we're going to have 4 and 5/15 minus 1 and 9/15. The next thing we can do is we can convert both of our mixed numbers into improper fractions. So to do an improper fraction, we will do 15 times 4, and that is 60. We'll add 5, which will give us 65, so we'll have 65/15. And then for the second mixed number, we have 15 times 1 is 15, plus 9 is 24, so we'll have 24/15. So we had 65/15 minus 24/15. Now we can subtract our numerators, 65 minus 24, and we're going to get 41, and then we have 41/15. This is an improper fraction, so we now need to convert this to a mixed number. We'll take 41 and we will divide that by 15. 15 goes into 41 2 times, and 2 times 15 is 30. We can subtract 41 minus 30, and that is 11. So we're going to get 2 and 11/15. 2 and 11/15 is in simplest form, so that is our answer. Now we have a second example. This will be the additional example that will go in your whisk form. We want to find the difference, and we're going to write our answer in simplest form. We have 5 and 1/2 minus 3 and 2/3. Remember, you can pause the video and try it on your own or follow along. Our first step is to get our common denominators. We have 2 and 3, so our least common denominator is going to be 6. So we're going to multiply the first fraction by 3. We can't forget the numerator. And we're going to multiply our second fraction by 2. And don't forget the numerator again. Now we're going to have 5 and 3/6 minus 3 and 4/6. We cannot subtract our fractions, 3/6 minus 4/6, so we can make these into improper fractions. For the first one, we're going to do 6 times 5, which is 30, plus 3 would be 33/6, and for the second one, we'll do 6 times 3, which is 18, plus 4 is 22, so 22/6. So we have 33/6 minus 22/6. Now we can subtract 33 minus 22, and that gives us 11, so we have 11/6. We need to now change that into a mixed number, so we'll do 11 divided by 6, and 6 goes into 11 one time. 1 times 6 is 6. 11 minus 6 is 5. So now we have 1 and 5/6. 5/6 is in simplest form, so our answer is 1 and 5/6. Don't forget to fill out your whisk form, and remember to watch the video again if needed.